So in this video, we're going to show you paraffin wax. Paraffin wax is a form of moist heat, so we use it for people that have arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, stiffness. If they want to improve their range of motion sometimes, this is good to get into the joints and the capsule in the feet because it totally encompasses the whole entire foot. The ultrasound wax tends to be between 126 to 135 degrees. For the upper extremities, we tend to use 113 to 126 degrees. And for the lower extremities, we can go a little lower than that, just depending on what part of the body we want to use it on. Now we're going to demonstrate the glove approach, which means they're going to dunk the entire foot into the wax. So go ahead and open up the tank so we can see the wax. Okay, and we're going to go through the process of how we do this in the clinic. So let's say a person comes in the clinic and they have arthritis in their foot. It's pretty stiff and we want to help with that and do a moist heat. What we can do is we can take the person's foot out, as so, and we're going to clean it off with the wet one first, just to make sure we put a clean foot into the tank. And then they're going to dunk their foot into the tank slowly, all the way in. And that first one's a bit of a doozy for people. It can be a little hot, but then once that initial layer is on, the rest will be easier. And then she's going to bring up her foot, let it dry for a few seconds. And then what we're doing is we're going to create layers. So we're going to do about 5 or 6 layers. So go ahead and dunk it again. And it should feel like a nice warming sensation to the patient. It shouldn't feel painful. So keep going. And then once she does her 5 or 6 times, she's going to let it dry. And then we can put the foot, or we do hand, depending on what part of the body it is. We're going to put it in the plastic bag just so the heat dries and the wax dries around the foot. And then we're going to swaddle it with the towel just to kind of keep all the moist heat in and around the foot. And she would stay like that for about 15 minutes.